By the edge of the sword, swords of sovereignty, Elan. Elan is a kind of follow-up charge. So on Siegfried's far left, this melee, these meleeing knights rolled pretty low. They pushed the defenders back, but they became fatigued and obligatory advance, and then that's it. They're done. Now over here, I forgot when Arnu and his charging knights, he's still charging, when they threw these defenders into rout, these Siegfried's knights, threw them into a rout, I was still supposed to do an obligatory advance. And because they were not fatigued and they did an obligatory advance, they can change one hex side if desired. He's not going to change. He's going to go after. He's going to try to cut the line here in half, the Siegfried's line. So he's going to stay facing forward, and then you have to conduct another charge against the next defender. All right, now I am going to try to remember without looking at the rules. So there are 4 steps. There are 4 steps. There are 4 steps and then the table. I'm not going to try to memorize the table, but I will memorize the 4 initial steps. So in no particular order, but I still am going to try to remember them in order. There's terrain. So now Arnu and his knights are up on level 1, so now they're on the same level. By the way, there is a benefit to charging downhill, which is great. I like to see that. But they're on the same level, so it's 0 for terrain. Next we go to force strength to force ratio. It's 4 to 2, which is 2 to 1, which is plus 2. Plus 2. Like that, plus 2. Then we go to unit type. Unit type is knights against mounted men-at-arms. That is still a plus 1 for Arnu. So plus 1, so now it's up to plus 3. Then you go to unit quality. Quality is 6 to 4, so the attackers have the advantage, so it's plus 1. They have advantage in quality, so now it's up to 4. Then it's 3 for a charge, I know that. I think that's all. Oh, no, Arnu. We're already at 7, that's the max, but it would be 9 with Arnu, but the max is already 7, so that is it. So plus 7. Well, here, I'm going to put it 9 because Arnu is included in that, but obviously, effectively, it's still a 7 because that's the, oh my, 9. Okay, that's maxed. Yes, that is maxed. So what does max mean? 9 would be a check for the defender's leader casualty, but there is no leader. There's a leader on the attacking side, but not the defending side. So the way we do this is we implement a rout. So I'm going to grab a rout marker for the defenders. I wonder if routed means that you're automatically fatigued as well. I wonder about that. Well, I don't know. So that's max. Rout and then retreat. Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, I do need to check that. So when you are routed, rout. Becoming routed. A unit may be routed as a result of fire, melee, or friendly charge movement. The player places a route marker on the unit, which must immediately retreat 2 hexes in a straight line towards the map edge, indicated in the scenario. So I know that. Without having to pay movement cost, the routing unit is not allowed to pass through an enemy unit during its 2x retreat. Okay. So I guess not. So I guess maybe fatigue is a different concept here than maybe the one I'm thinking that I have in mind. Let's see. and then obligatory advance. By the way, I could go for dispersion is should be optional now. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep Arnu on the level 1 terrain with his knights. Oh, and these guys then do a retreat, which is 1 more hex. So, lots of routing now. Now we've got three routed units on Siegfried's side and 1 routed unit on John the First's side. So we're getting some effects now. I don't think I missed anything. That was again, the extreme result. It was a charge though. That kind of makes sense. Let's talk about dispersion. So, if the result of the Elan involves a new advance after melee without fatigue for the attacking unit, the latter can choose to execute a dispersion. It must advance again into the vacated hex, while changing facing by 1 hex side if desired, and then it may choose to execute a new charge against the unit currently in its central front hex. Whatever the result of its charge, the attacking unit which executed the dispersion suffers a fatigue result in addition to the results of the charge, and the pursuit ends. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I don't want Arnu to push himself there. Does that end? Arnu doesn't have any out of command units. No, he does not. So there is no movement of out of command units. So what's left? Resolution of melees. We did all that. Alright, I guess we covered everything there. Alright, let's move on. So that is the last, I think that's the last leader. I'll do a quick check though. There are 4 leaders on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So everybody's done. So now we go to the rally step of the turn. Fatigued units that have neither moved, fired, nor engaged in melee and have not been a target of fire can turn over to their normal side. These units are identified by the au repos, or in resting markers, which were placed on them during phase A at the start of the turn, which would have been removed during the turn if any event had occurred, which would have cancelled them. Then discouraged and routed units make rally tests. So we do have those. Discouraged and routed. Oh, and routed units that fail their rally test make a route move. Oh, things are going to get interesting now. Yes, it is. Okay, so making a rally test, I think it's just testing against the unit quality. It's a quality check. A 0 automatically results in a successful rally attempt. Oh, there are modifiers. If the unit is fatigued, if the unit is routed, +1. Stacked, oh man, there's several things here. Okay, are these summarized on the player aid card? No, they are not. Huh. They probably should be. Alright, so there are, alright, so, so, I'm assuming, yeah, not adjacent to an enemy unit, so they're not going to try anything. These guys are not adjacent to the enemy, so I'll do these, I'll get through these. So I'll do the first one here. It has a value of 4. Oh, 0. It's automatic success. But he would have had several modifiers because he was +1 for routed and... Oh, and then you use the lower value on the fatigue side. Alright, so here's another... So these guys, I guess, check 2. They also roll a 0. Alright, I'll continue these and end the turn.